I am exhausted and I can't be bothered to set up my camera. It's been a 9-day week and I've come home and Pig has trashed my living room. I'm living the good life right now. This week we are talking about makeup, which, like, it's up there with gendered clothes as being a thing that really annoys me. But my general gist is, if you want to wear makeup, and if you don't want to wear makeup, don't wear makeup. If you are a trans guy, if you see yourself on the masculine spectrum, if you are somewhere over there in that bit of the gender game, and yet you weren't raised or necessarily socialised that way, but makeup makes you feel comfortable or happy or whatever, then go for it. And if it makes you feel uncomfortable or unhappy, then don't do it. The good news is that I think for anybody, like, things are changing. L'Oreal, I think it is in the UK, now has an advert on TV where there are, I think, 2 cisgendered men on it, and 1 isn't white. And it's not like a big focus of the campaign. It's just they are there. There's like a multitude of models talking about the different coloured foundation, the different number of their foundation, and they are on it. And that is amazing because that is actual progress. Because it is incidental, it is usualised, it is something that people just are aware of. And I think that's super important because I think that's the main thing that we're all sort of struggling with, of like, how do we just get accepted for who we are? And I do feel like, you know, for those of us who are outside of maybe the binary or away from gender roles and the expectation of gender roles, sometimes I think that's our flag to fly. I have terrible skin. I feel like I'm not wearing makeup today. And I'm still like hyper aware of my skin, which means that if I'm going out to certain places, I feel better if I'm wearing makeup. And I can understand the academic arguments about I shouldn't have to and blah, 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 but it is something that makes me feel secure. That being said, I don't tend to wear other makeup. Sometimes I'll strengthen the brow game, but that's about it. It used to sort of be my like armour that I hid behind. I don't really do that anymore because I don't feel as much need to hide because I'm a lot more comfortable in who I am. It isn't about what anybody else thinks, and I think that's part of it. I think it's the same as when I wear a binder or when I don't wear a binder. It has to do with like when I feel comfortable about me, because actually like that's what I care about. Like, sorry other people on earth, but I don't really care about your opinions about how I manifest my gender or how I feel, because it isn't about you, it's about this relationship that I have with myself. Right now, I also feel like we're in a place where we keep setting these unattainable goals for like trans man behaviour, this way in which we should somehow attempt to be more cisgendered than cis men, or somehow fit into this bizarre notion of gender in the first place. And I think it's harmful, and I think it's something that for you to do for you, if that makes you feel good about yourself, then do it. The moment that you extend your version of like good or acceptable onto me, I'm gonna have a problem with it. And makeup is that kind of thing. So yeah, you should be absolutely free to wear makeup, because makeup, like clothing, does not decide your gender. Like colours does not decide your gender. Like anything does not decide your gender. I think we need to just have a little bit more of like, this is what I prefer, this is what I like, this is what I enjoy, this is what I appreciate, instead of girls things, boys things, all of that kind of stuff. So, you know, makeup is one of those sort of laden things, but if you like to wear makeup and you think you look good in makeup, then yeah, you look amazing and well done. And if you don't, you also look amazing. And if you don't care whether or not I think you look amazing, that's amazing. And if you don't care, then I'm not sure why you watched this video or even made it to the end of it. But hey, now I'm going to tidy up my living room because my pig has destroyed it. Have a great week, and I will talk to you guys next week.